There are three basic parts to the teddy bear joint. One part are the hardboard or the fiberboard discs. They come in different sizes, of course. Then we have the metal washers that go over the fiberboard disc. Those washers come in different sizes too. I like the flat, wide ones. Then we have the hardware that goes between them. There's a cotter pin or a bolt. With the bolt you also use a lock nut. Cotter pins come in different shapes and sizes. These are standard cotter pins, and they're in several different sizes depending on the size of your bear. And these are the T cotter pins because they look like a T on the top. I use these quite often. Now for the bear we're working on here, I am using a 1.5 inch T cotter pin. And we'll slip it through the metal washer and then through the disc. Cotter pin joints are easy to finish because you can use either just your needle nose pliers to turn the different pins, or you can use your cotter pin turner available at teddy bear supply shops. The advantage of bolts and lock nuts for your teddy bear joints are that you get a nice stiff joint. So if you'd like your bear to be able to hold its pose and not have the arms be quite as loose, you want to use bolts and lock nuts. However, it is a little trickier to finish. You need to leave both the arm and the inside of the body open as you're tightening it. And then after it's tightened, then you can finish stuffing the arm or the leg, and it's still on the body at that point. And you also need some special hardware. You need a couple of nut drivers, one for the size of the bolt head and one for the size of the lock nut. Now there was one other issue with using bolts for your hardware, and that is because you do need to hold on to that head of the bolt with your nut driver while you tighten the other side. How are you going to hold on to that if it's your neck joint and that bolt head is inside your teddy bear head? It is possible if you take some epoxy glue and cement the bolt head, the metal washer, and the hardboard disc all together, the part that's going to go into the head. Then the bolt won't turn as you are tightening the nut. However, I often prefer to use just a cotter pin for the neck joint, and it also allows the bear's head to be tilted a little bit more easier in cute poses. Now you may be wondering, well, what's the point of using bolts and lock nuts at all, because they're so much more difficult? When you use bolts and lock nuts, you get a nice stiff joint, and that makes it easier to pose the bear so that the arms and legs stay where you put them. It makes it easier if you're trying to make a freestanding bear for him to stay up on his legs. And I will show you a slightly easier way to do bolts and lock nuts.